Alright folks, the deck is Ogre Rogue. The goal of the deck is to play as many of the Ogre Gang minions as possible so that we can bring them back with Kingpin Pud, and then resummon them with... and then bounce the Kingpin Pud with things like Tenwu, Shadow Step, and Breakdance. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Welcome everyone. You know, it's a atypical time for a stream, but holidays and all of that. So this is the return to old Roffle. And we are going to be playing a bit of Wild, at least at first. Might venture into duels later, potentially an arena run? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how this first deck goes, and then decide what to do from there.
Welcome back, Roffleman.
Thank you, Blob. Appreciate the 43 months.
Shall we dance?
Things seem kind of quiet. But I think that's just on my end. Probably just keep the swindle, especially on the coin. Because most of our minions are just the Ogre Gang minions that we're looking for anyway. Oh, well, we pulled our Pud.
Job's done.
Probably just a dagger here, like the Secret Passage is tempting, just because I have so many 1-mana draws. I could even just do... really hate an uncomboed Gone Fishing. But the consideration for the comboed Gone Fishing was to try and find specifically an outlaw for the top. This, however, allows me to still play an outlaw if I hit it off of the Secret Passage here, so might as well. No one is unluckier than me, clearly. Well, let's shift gears a little bit here. Alright, we've got something for next turn, finally. An overdrawn card, I guess, is what we have for next turn. Wait, why didn't my title update change or save?
I have too many cards.
Alright. So we just follow our ogre curve.
This place is scary.
Oh, that's why I didn't save. Twitch is going very slow. Alright, let's go here. Maybe it'll work in this tab instead. Surely.
Burn away the blight.
Yep.
Fold.
It's a good roll.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Surely this hits at least, thank you. Works out pretty well for me. Oh, welcome, Dread Scythe. That is a lot of armor. Ogre.
Amuse me with your tale.
That's not an ogre.
Our gift of frost shields us. Arcane bolt.
Come, friend. Let's see what you've got.
I know all the steps.
Get a card out of hand here. So, we just accept the overdraw. Aside from another ogre, there isn't really that much in my deck that's concerning to overdraw here. You're welcome, Hogs.
Armor made to fit. Armor made to fit.
Uh-oh. Skipper turn?
Let me hear you make some
I'll show you
noise!
who's
Let
boss.
me hear you make some noise!
Well met.
Well then, I guess we die. Go Hogs. Thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back to Wild, Roffle.
Valera versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Should attack Tar Creeper? Yeah, I would, but like Tar Creeper isn't an ogre, so I couldn't have. It would have been illegal. Let's keep the prep just to set up our combo cards, like Swindle in particular. Well, why are you here? If only we could prep an ogre.
Hello.
Hi. Boy, that card seems a lot worse now, doesn't it?
Guess who? Sparkle.
Similarly, that card seems a lot worse now. Okay, we've got a 4, 5, 6 curve. Just because we're kind of obligated to play for the board here.
Let's go down! Horsey?
No need to swing because there's no rigged fair game to test for. But that is a much better outcome for me than an explosive runes. Aside from the fact that now that means, like, I still have to think about the stupid, okay, the stupid objection at some point. But this is the card that matters if it gets objectioned. Okay. Obviously one more objection to go, but seeing the first one is a good sign.
I'm late. I'm late.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
This hand makes no sense.
Alright. You're back in the situation of simply do not die here. It does seem a little bit difficult for me to die. If that's objection, I'm going to lose my mind, though. Or if that's objection. Oh, here we go.
That's all for now.
I'm glad that the robot opponent we had accidentally played the cards in what happened to be the right order.
This is Roffle's swamp now. Roffle is love. Roffle is life. Wow.
Wow, indeed. Thank you for all the house elves. This has been a really fun start. I got hit for 52 damage on a single turn, and then didn't get to play the video game because Secret Mage. Maybe things haven't been so bad in duels after all. Good lord.
Well met.
Valera versus Lady
And 50% of my games so far have been against bots. Jack, thank you for the 2 months.
Shall we dance?
So, that's also neat. Alright, I'm just going to keep all the ogres because I need to draw them eventually, right? The card draw in my deck is to draw the ogres.
It's silly that I have to work during the winter. I should
True.
either be lounging in a velvet armchair by a fire with a stack of books and a heavy blanket, or walking through a snowy woodland with several cloaked companions in search of an ancient magic.
What was that last part again? I think we would all like to do that second half. But that's Joe Brandon's America for you. Oh no, oh no, no. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ogre Man. Oh. If you are ever going to fail me, that is the absolute wrong time to do so. Oh, the ogres are playing nice today. Ogre never fails. You didn't see the last stream. I think I missed all but like one of my attacks. Oh, there we go again. Fortunately, this might have to be a boring Astalor game, just because of, first of all, that's what's in our hand. Second of all, like, eventually we're never going to get to attack with minions again. Unreal.
Well met.
IQ XXY, thank you for the prime. I mean, they're really leaving me with fewer options. They're forcing my hand here. I want to play ogres. They're forcing me to play Astalors. I have several decks in mind for the next duels run. It's just always depends on what heroes I get offered. I can't necessarily. What? Pick a specific deck with any certainty that I'll be able to get it.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Well met.
I know all the
Beer roll,
steps.
thank you for the 32 months.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Where ogre? There we go. Got Kingpin and not sure if to dust or not. It probably depends on what format you like playing.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I might play an Astalor Shadow Step it to set up for an Astalor Tenwu turn. Because I only have one ogre in here because of the stupid devolve. Which again, not my fault that the opponent chose to go this route. Yeah, let's do this.
Gift of fire empowers us.
I know all the steps.
So next turn we go Astalor, Tenwu, Astalor. The opponent has chosen the path of no fun, we merely follow it. Exactly.
Well, looking for a stand-up? Careful, it's against me.
Well,
Our gift of frost shields us.
the duality of Twitch chat. Is Highlander Shaman the most boring deck at to play at the moment? And the very next message, this new Reno card is single-handedly saving Hearthstone, for real. 1 damage off legal here.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Why is Tenwu shooting? What?
Couldn't have done it
Here
better
comes the
myself.
Reno.
Be rich.
Flame strike.
Break it down!
Gift of fire empowers us.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Shutterwalk now?
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Not many cards left.
It's hard to imagine having a worse,
Hand make no sense.
like, first few games of Hearthstone for, in terms of how unlucky I've been.
You face Jaraxxus, Eladon Lord of the Burning Legion.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
No more cards.
Grab by the wheel. Get your own. Get your own.
Nice. Let's do the ones that get me health. Or damage, rather. And I missed a point of damage, speaking of.
Impressed by my thunderous display? Witness the strength of the Get your own.
Break it down!
I shouldn't have swung with my hero here.
Oh,
Your own. Get your own. Get your own. Get your own.
Oh! Okay, now we're talking. That was very lucky. And also I misordered that to... And I still got bailed out by ogres. Alright. The road to recovering my, my poor luck for the past week. That was, in fact, 4 consecutive 50-50s, though, so... Yowza.
The true Ogremancer. Wow.
Yeah, I am, in fact, the greatest Ogremancer.
hold on.
Thank you for all the house elves.
Shall we dance?
Just keep Ogre. And look for Morger. Moger. Alright, gotta go fast.
Job done.
It's just evening out the 4 straight misses the other day? Yeah. Just, your usual regression to the mean. That's our boy. Wouldn't mind that going face, but it's fine.
Flesh fades. Try crystal. Break it down.
Yeah, welcome in. It's not a matchup that is good for me, but we'll make do to the best of our ability. Just pray they don't get the, yeah, jeez.
Flesh fails. Try crystal. That's all for now.
This is, experience so far has been a pretty good reminder of why I haven't been playing much Wild lately. So far, we have gotten scammed by Questline Warlock. We're dealt 52 damage in a single turn. Didn't get to play the game against a robot secret mage, and barely held on against a Reno shaman.
Shall we dance?
Okay, we got the inexpensive Ogre, which is nice. If this can kill something, we can cheat it out pretty quickly. Dark Glare has never been banned in Wild that I'm aware of. Alright, hopefully this isn't an auctioneer deck. But there's no other sensible reason to play a due process that early, so.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
The good thing about this is it cycles cards without adding new cards to hand, so it's just like a card that we can throw out there.
too many cards.
Arcane bolt.
Lights bolt down! Horsey?
Yeah, welcome, Navy. Jeez.
This hand ain't big enough for the two of us.
Arcane bolt.
I know all the steps.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I don't want to add extra cards to hand, is the whole point of pitching the first shadow step there.
This hand makes
Should have gone face.
Arcane bolt.
This might just have to be another Astalar game.
The end is coming.
this hand makes no sound.
Arcane bolt.
Job's done.
That's how Mildred usually looks. No. Well, Mildred doesn't usually look like anything right now, but no, very much not.
I have too many cards.
But it is going to beat us. Despite
The road is a ribbon
being
of
a silly build of a
no more cards. I have
non-competitive
too many
deck.
cards.
But I'm playing Ogre Rogue, so what do you expect?
Get your own! Get your own! Get your own! Get your
gift of frost shields us.
So we take 11. As long as they don't draw it into another naturalize, we should theoretically be okay. But I imagine they're going to have a spreading plague at some point.
That's all for now.
So. Yeah, the stack just is not reasonable for the wild format, but we'll keep going.
Valera versus Rexar.
I'm acting on instinct.
Shall we dance?
All right, this is likely to be a matchup where we can actually play ogres, and they could theoretically even matter. We actually found somebody playing Beast Hunter. I didn't think that existed, except at High Legend. I, for one, appreciate you playing the Ogre Gang in Wild for the sake of science. I'm sure my opponents do, too. So, you're certainly not the only one.
This hand ain't big enough for the two of us.
But we do have a decent Ogre curve. And as long as we don't get, like, blown out by charge minions into... off of Rhino with some mana cheat, I think we'll be okay. Well, maybe that's not my greatest concern after all. It's still alarming, and I have no answer for it, so... need to figure that out. Probably prep passage turn. Try and get one more ogre for the Pud. That allows me to see more cards than a gear shift, so we go for it. That's the boy we were looking for. It's a very good hit. And we get some healing. And so we start getting the Kingpin Pud chain rolling, which will help us lock down this board. Like, we finally found a board-based deck to queue into. That's very nice. That was lucky. It was less so. Again!
I know all the steps.
I was afraid of that happening.
Imagine being an Egyptian pharaoh and letting thousands of men die of exhaustion in the sun while building pyramids, for the goal of being remembered eternally, just for some 13-year-old on Reddit to comment that it's made by aliens.
Well, that's because it was made by aliens. That Reddit is always right, and they're just correcting the record. But thank you anyway, Janae.
Valera versus Thrall.
Shall we dance?
Always keep the ogres. Might need to hold the coin even with the double swindle in hand for the sake of
We have turned our
getting the Ogre
thirst
Gang Rider
into
down
our
faster, but
strength.
maybe I don't have the luxury of doing that to like, I don't know, even Shaman is getting an even Shaman, I guess. That saves me a bit of trouble. Good if I can find another... Well, even if I don't find another prep, it allows me to get the swindle out as well. Most importantly, it allows me to deal with like a tempo anchor totem. Well, unfortunately for me though, they drew the good card. Probably just a coin rider here. Please no taunt totem. Thank you. That's too risky here. I have to clear the anchored totem.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
No. Oh, we lost this
That's
game.
all for now.
Well, at least it's only 2 robots in 45 minutes. It's better than when we are queuing based on rank, at least. With even Shaman, do you usually want to hero power then swing, or the opposite? I think it depends. The hero power can only roll missing totems. So if you're looking for a specific totem, you probably want to swing then hero power, because it'll give you, if you want one of a specific totem, that'll give you the best chances of hitting that totem.
Shall we dance?
Even Shaman was fun for a season, but the same deck over and over just gets boring. I disagree that it was fun for a season. I think even when in Witchwood, all those years ago, it was, for me at least, one of the most just painfully boring decks to play. Yeah, we've got some ogres.
Job's done.
Let's consider that for turn 4, where it doesn't look like I have much to do. Ogre. Watch them generate a devolve off of the Lifebinder's guild or gift. Okay, probably another Mildred, it seems like. Let's just go here. See what options we have. Not bad. I think I want to cycle this still. Get more cycle going, because I think I'm nearly out in my original hand. And hold here. The reason, if I didn't have the ace back in hand, I probably wouldn't have given up the rider like I did, but since I already had something to go with next turn, it didn't seem necessary. There's a possibility this is also just like a Dragon Druid or even a Reno Dragon Druid, but we'll see.
This game made no sense.
Guess I didn't quite, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely dragons. It's a matter of whether it's Reno or not. At a minimum, they're likely to at least have an effective Reno in the form of Phi, but I don't really have a way to answer other than getting some PUD action going. Still no PUD. Got 6 cards left in our deck. And 2 of them are win conditions.
Life and hope.
Okay, well, that confirms that it's Reno, which is going to make it very difficult to win from here.
I've suffered long enough. It's your turn now. Get your own.
Okay, this allows me to see essentially every card in my deck.
Not many cards left.
Okie.
This is my suggestion.
Fold! Now!
Get your own!
Fold! Now! Fold! Now!
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright. Got 2 cards left in deck. Surely that's enough. A lot of damage the opponent is facing down.
My greatest creation! The treasure hoard!
Better to attack with the 5/4 last in case you get lifesteal. Well, I need to attack with it early so that there are actually targets to attack into, right? To ensure that I get the lifesteal.
That rope's burning again.
Not many cards left.
Break it down!
Arcane bolt.
That was a bad attack to make there. There we go.
Get your own! Get your own!
Our gift of frost shields us.
Let's see what you've got.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I know all the steps. Time's ticking.
Okay, we've got Astalor into Tenwu Astalor next turn. So I just need to do my best to survive here. That can't kill me.
We must stop this corruption.
That's still pretty unlucky.
No more cards.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Ogre.
Valera versus Thrall.
I bring the fury of the elements.
Shall we dance?
Let's keep a prep, but save it for a swindle. Maybe even a bone spike is a good use of it if we hit the right cards.
A good late night snack is some slices of green apple with some cheddar cheese, a bit of garlic sausage and some nice crackers.
Can't disagree with that. Thank you, Benno. We've just got hero power, and then on turn 3, we theoretically could get the Ogre Gang ace down if they have something that we can kill with this, the spike. Could also just get further through my deck, so that, could hit an outlaw if we draw it, but this works too.
Your wish is my suggestion.
No, sir.
I assume that's a wild growth that they snagged there, yeah. Swindle is helpful. Boulder Pud. And another Ogre. And we hit the high roll. Very nice. I mean, that's their only devolve, so it seems a little bit hasty to use it there, but...
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Like, honestly, even off of the Pud, I think that's probably not the best Ogre that we have access to.
Win, win, win!
Yeah, thank you, Zen. Appreciate you stopping by. Could go for another Astalor game plan, but I don't really want to unless they keep devolving my stuff, like the previous Reno Shaman.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
It's a little risky, but
Win, win, win!
This hand ain't big enough for the two of us.
Win, win, win!
yeah, welcome, Justice Crater. Reno. Reno off the top. So I have 0 ogres, so it has to be an Astalor game.
Against me.
Our gift of frost shields us.
On the bright side, because we have so many bounce effects, we could theoretically just start jamming them next turn.
Frost shields us.
Frost bites sharper than fang.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
I know all the steps.
Impressed by my thunderous display?
Not really.
The fury of the skies!
It's a bit of a problem. Just really hoping for the Divine Shield there.
Come, friend. Let's see what you've got.
Ragdoll!
Our gift of fire empowers us. Our gift of fire empowers us. Come, friend. Let's see what you've got. Our gift of fire empowers us.
I know all the steps.
Mix together ground beef, oregano, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper. Shape into loaf and bake. In a separate bowl, mix together garlic powder, condensed milk and vinegar. Cut meat into small strips, cover with sauce and mozzarella, serve on the pita with
Time's
lettuce,
ticking.
tomatoes and onions.
Thank you, Benno. Appreciate the recipe. This is to play around a bird, which actually still kills me, but more specifically just a Reno, or a Shudderwock. Okay.
That's all for now.
No one will believe it.
That is such an unfun matchup for this deck. We had one ogre in our res pool.
Valera versus Anduin.
Light makes right.
Shall we dance?
We've got playable cards. At least in the first turn or two. Weasels? Surely it's weasels, right? Oh, we pulled our putt again.
White ball down! Horsey?
Next turn, I probably want a secret passage to see if we can hit the outlaw. Could also just gear shift to see if we hit it. Obviously, that was the correct play because it worked out in my favor.
Big enough for the two of us.
Why won't anyone just kill my ogres so that I can bring them back? They keep poofing and shuffling them.
I'm undead, not dead.
Ogre, ogre. Not ogre, ogre. Ogre.
This hand makes no sense.
Well, hoot hoot, I guess.
Fold now.
This hand ain't big enough for the two of us.
Look at that. We're gonna be rich.
Thanks for the entertainment.
You're very welcome, whoever that was. ASCII. Appreciate the generous tip. Glad you're enjoying the content, and thank you for that support.
Job's done.
I know all the steps.
Thought I had one more in there, but I guess that was the shuffle. Yeah, welcome, Ramon. Alright, guess I was considering the shuffled minions. Wait, taunt is cheat though.
Rest easy, child. You are safe now.
Lights go down, asshole.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Fold
I don't want to give away the Shadow Step if I need to play the Pud next turn.
Job's done.
Look at these windy boys. Nice. No taunts.
Get your own!
Excellent.
Rest easy, child. You are safe now.
Ogre is a neutral legendary. Why are there so many Ogre Rogues? Because you can bounce it. We've played like 3-4 HUDs already. It's not really something you can do in other classes outside of maybe Priest. Okay, no healing off of this at least.
Not many cards left.
Fold!
You have been.
Where's the fun in that? We just wait to see where the attacks go, huh? Sag. Hey, we won. Oh, we did win 4 games. All right. I think we can call it there on this deck. I don't want to torture myself too much more.